All right, Dave Blaze, we already had a good time. There's a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, oh my goodness gracious, they're piling into Facebook and YouTube as well. Ground Floor from Tennessee. All right, Lori Ann, Joyce Ann, Dylan. Great to see you guys. Phil, William. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna invite Phil.
Here. That's wonderful.
I'm gonna invite Phil to our road trip. Where's Phil?
Road trip.
If Phil is here, we're gonna invite him. He'd be good to hang around with. All right.
Listen, Phil. Just be warned. Did you ever watch Gene drive? When Gene sits behind the wheel of his, he's got a truck. You know, he's got the whole F-150.
I'm very macho. Very
macho. So when you when you see the truck approaching, all you can see are fingers wrapped around a steering wheel and a hat. That's it. That's all you can see when Gene's pulling up.
Why I don't see road?
Why
I don't see road?
Oh my goodness gracious!
All right, we gotta concentrate. All right, we gotta concentrate. All right.
Oh my goodness, Ginger's here. Great.
Does everyone know that I'm really 5'1" in real life? Does everyone know that?
No, you're not 5'1". You're 4'11", but don't tell anyone. Listen, Larry. Larry is here. Wonderful guy, but I have to make fun of him because he's trying to retire the Hef robe, the Hugh Hefner robe.
Yeah.
For a while there, that's what he was walking around in, but I think he's getting
that's because he
more himself now.
That's because he just got paid. That's why he's here.
No, he's feeling better. He's feeling good. He tried shoveling a little bit, and then he roped in some attractive neighbor ladies to finish the walkway. You got to hear this story.
All right. Dave, we have a lot to talk about. I know you want to talk because I'm going to do a video on it. Yeah. What the nuclear thing is, and then comparing it. Dave, was it on the cover or what was it on, Dave? Do you remember?
No, it was not on the cover. I think it was just something that we received, and we showed it, several times online as something that was coming. We didn't know when, but now I'll tell you exactly. Hold on a second. The Office of Nuclear Energy, the U.S. Department of Energy, just put it out. They put out a picture, and then they had a car kind of park next to it and then stand up to show the size of it. It's the size of a car, and that can power like neighborhoods.
Yeah. And just so you know, guys, I'm going to see if I can do this. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's based upon this image here. You can't see it, but I'm just saying it's anyway, we'll talk about it. We'll do a post on it.
Yeah, we'll after the show we'll do a post on it. It is really amazing.
Okay.
And it's shocking to us because we got that image a year and change ago, and we were like, all right. And it was just entitled "The Ether."
Yes. There's plenty of proof that we had this out earlier. Okay, really quick, if I could just go through some really quick images here. Number one, on Facebook, I want to thank you. We had last 28 days. This was a couple weeks ago. I'm sure it's more by now. We had 2.5 million views on Facebook. So all these people,
and we have professors out there telling us that no one watches or listens to us.
Okay, that's cool. Let them believe it. It's cool if they want to believe that. Seriously, if you want to believe that, that's fine.
Daniel's here, and Joseph. All right.
Okay, let's do this. All right, let me say this once again. Thank you guys on TikTok for sticking around. Okay, this one's important because I want to talk about this, Dave. This is the president's cyber strategy that just came about, and it just looks like, oh, cyber strategy. What does that mean? Here is what was in there, and this was just this week that it came out. Very important. We will dismantle networks, and that's very interesting, Dave. That terminology, because how long have we been saying this when we coined it, the X network? But whatever. We will unveil and embarrass online espionage destructive propaganda and influence operations and cultural subversions. Now, Dave, we're going to do what my friend said with Cash Patel, but let's do this first. With that, keep in mind that this becomes a legal problem if it's foreign, and that's the key here, Dave. If you look at this, it talks about on this embarrassing online espionage. That means it's talking about foreign entities. It says foreign hacking companies.
Well, you know, it's a very put that picture up one more time so the folks can see it.
Okay.
Okay. So now notice it says we will unveil and embarrass online espionage, destructive propaganda, and influence operations. It doesn't say we will unveil and prosecute. You understand? If that specifically, the line before does, we will dismantle networks, pursue hackers and spies, and sanction, which is something that the United States government can do against foreign hacking companies. But then it goes on, we will unveil and embarrass online espionage, destructive propaganda, and influence operations. It does not say we will unveil and prosecute or sanction in that case. So that sentence is speaking about domestic networks.
Right. In other words, if I could say this, if you are the lower level people that are not getting money from whatever outside sources, and you're just saying, well, I'm safe. Okay. All right. Now, what I wanted to bring out, oh, geez, crap. Dave, the FBI thing I didn't cut out. Damn it. All right. You know what? Let's just...
well, hold on a second. Send me the picture real quick.
I can't. It's in Slack, and you got to scroll up, because if I do, then I got to go off. Sorry.
All right. Everyone, talk amongst yourselves. Make fun of Gene for 2 seconds.
All right. I'll carry it. Yeah, if you scroll up there, it's going to be all good.
I'll find it.
All right. Let's do this. This is high level, much rehearsed in real time, much rehearsed. Amy, what's up? Jamie, what's up? You're beautiful. John. Oh, John's here. Really quick. Yes, I'm very excited about that, but I'll talk about that tonight because we're doing a show. I'm actually working now. All right. So let me do this. All right, let me carry the show here. Good to see everyone. This is important because, really quick, guys, we're talking about this here, what Trump put out. And it goes deeper than this, but it is talking about dismantling these networks. It's interesting that they use the word embarrassed, but Dave is going to show you what Cash Patel posted today. And
yes. Now, hold on a second. I'll get back to you. Hold on. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to put it in media assets. Where do you want me to in overlay?
Overlay. Put it in overlay, please.
All right. All right. There you go.
All right. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right.
So this is in conjunction with the president's cyber strategy. And the FBI is working 24/7, according to our friend FBI Director Cash Patel, to stay ahead of the threat and implement a sweeping cyber strategy pursuant to President Trump's cyber strategy. The goal is clear: impose real cost on those who target Americans in cyberspace by dismantling their networks and pursuing the hackers and spies behind them, and degrading their capacity to operate. The strategy also calls for hardening critical infrastructure and supply chains and securing emerging technologies and building the cyber workforce pipeline. And the FBI is positioned to deliver on each. That is the death blow.
Yeah, you guys, listen. All right. We at George Magazine, we don't need the headaches. We don't need to be attacked. We do truth, and that's what we do. Quite frankly, we do a Bible devotional every morning. But we don't need this. And we've been attacked for the last 2 years. Because we're out putting in truth. All right.
Right.
All right.
And
Dave,
you know, that sure sounds like some booms. Yes, Matt, you're right. It does.
yes.
It is.
Okay. All right. This is good. All right. Let's do this. Let's start the show here. Here's the lead story on the Dispatch. Here we go. Here's what's going on. Ukraine is sending drone teams to help protect U.S. bases in Jordan at Washington, D.C.'s request. This is a big thing going on because many people were saying, oh, why are we giving money to Ukraine? First of all, it's not just money. They're buying the product.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So
we're not just sending them pallets of cash.
Okay. Let me soliloquy or monologue here. If you ever played this game, and I play it, it's called Age of Empires, and each civilization has this like incredible weapon. So like the Persians would have the elephants, and another civilization would have like whatever, bow and arrows, whatever. I know. Ukraine's main strength is their drones. They went all the way into Russia with their drones. They excel in drone technology. By the way, whereas Russia excels in propaganda. That's like one of the major tools. All right. United States, we specialize on the latest and greatest technology. So we're at like a whole different generation beyond them.
Right. Our strength in our military is just brute force strength.
Right.
That's where we excel.
Right. But when it comes to drone, who knew? That's where Ukraine specializes in. Remember, they took drones, smuggled them into Russia, and then flew them into their airport, whatever. Anyway, This is what we're going to get, and I'll show you the video, Dave. Here we go.
Well, hold on 1 second. The Ukrainians actually are like the kings of drone technology. And as one would expect, Don Jr. and Eric Trump started a firm that will bring Ukrainian drone technology to the U.S. military.
Yes.
So that was just announced today.
Great ally to have in that. And we could see clearly because 3, 4 years ago, when this first started, a lot of MAGA fell for the propaganda and said, oh my goodness, Ukraine is evil. Why are we helping them? And now you see who's working with the United States. Okay, Here we go. You're gonna love this one. Here we go.
In the Gulf, something like this might help. It's called a Bullet, and it's well named. One of Ukraine's newest and fastest interceptors designed to destroy Russian attack drones. They're cheap and deadly, and the pilots know they could be just as effective against similar Iranian Shahed drones, causing havoc across the Middle East.
Okay, now, so there we have.
Well, hold on a second. Dylan brought up a good point. He said, can't you destroy drones? Let me show this. Can't you destroy drones with an EMP? Now, technically, yes. However, don't forget, an EMP is momentary, and the drones have to be like within range. So there's a lot of factors. It's not like you just flip a switch and all the drones drop out of the sky. So it's not like that. It's not as easy as people seem to make it out to be.
Dylan, that was a great question. Really great question. My point with this is that, you know, every country has kind of like something that they very much excel in, and this is Ukraine. This is what it is, and now we are using this technology to help ourselves. So.
Yes, Russia excels in BS as far as we're concerned right now. Now they can change their ways, but that's basically what it is.
With all due respect, when we say that is propaganda, it's amazing. It's
propaganda.
It's that powerful. And by the way, a lot of this came from Iran. The United States sanctioned them financially on this.
Yeah.
And so now it's all coming. And in the meantime, they're attacking us for bringing it out, but it's wide out in the open now. So anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is going to be something. The world, the structure of the governmental orders of the earth are changing rapidly, rapidly. And there is a faction that infiltrated their way into MAGA that is little by little, you're watching it in real time be pushed out and eliminated.
And it leads us to this story, Dave, because they do not, for the most part, they do not function on Facebook because they took them out early. Facebook did. And people say, oh, I'm being shadow banned and shadow banned. No, maybe some of you guys are using bots. Yeah. And then they kick, So,
and the other thing is a lot, and there were some good people that got, swept up in all of that. But the real thing was that the network was originally on Facebook manipulating messages, and Facebook shut that down. And they have like next to no reach on Facebook.
Right. And that's why I say this again, okay, for all other people, which I don't care what you believe, doesn't matter. A 2.5 million reach in 1 month on Facebook. Trust me when I say it is huge compared to an X reach here. But anyway, all right, let me do this story here.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, from the Dispatch this morning, X is not real life. Caroline Leavitt denies MAGA, which is really the division over the Iraq war. The administration knows that there are people that are major influencers that for whatever reason now are parroting Iranian propaganda and saying that MAGA is split on this. It is not. It is not split on it. Okay, let me do this video, Dave. We showed this yesterday, but we clipped it down to 38 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, really quick. Good to see everyone. Okay, here we go. What is the concept of MAGA? Well, I'll tell you what is not. It's not splendid isolation. That's because I heard it a million times from Donald Trump. Make America Great is about peace through strength.
And so President Trump is a leader of the peace through strength foreign policy doctrine.
Trump just called out people that are fake MAGA.
I would just remind people X is not real life. This president lives in the real world. And with respect to MAGA, President Trump is the leader of MAGA.
Now, the president put out that post on Truth Social after the special elections last week, where the candidates for those ex-MAGA influences were just annihilated, and President Trump's picks.
Guys, this is what would have happened, and this is what has emboldened the president of the United States. If during the primary, for example, Abbott won, but Abbott won by 60% to maybe 40%. If that happened, then these people that support it says, listen, Mr. President, if you don't bend to our will and do things we want, we're going to sick our people upon the midterms because we are so influential that we can get 40%.
Right.
For that race, 8%, 9%, I don't even know. It was almost nothing, relatively speaking.
Yeah, the guy in Texas got, I think, 10%, and Abbott got 80-something%, and then the rest went to other candidates. Right. And
guys,
Dylan, I know. Right, and we're not saying that. Listen, we're not saying Ken Paxton's not a good guy. That's not what we're saying. But if President Trump is standing behind a different candidate, he has more information than the MAGA influences. So there's a reason. Right. We're not gonna. We don't. We don't get daily briefs and reports that the president gets. Go ahead.
This is a primary. You want to support him. Really. But my point is, when it's said and done, do these people turn around and say, listen, Cornine, he's a good guy. Our guy lost, whatever, we need to support him. They don't. They go out.
Yeah, they say, oh, our guy didn't get the Trump endorsement. I'm staying home now.
Right.
I'm not going to vote at all.
They bring in the rhino thing, or they
Yes.
can't bear to say Donald Trump knows what he's doing. Instead, they got to say it's Susie Wiles that is tricking Trump because Trump is so gullible that they trick him to pick
Yeah.
corn on him.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, they love President Trump. They'll never say a bad word about him directly, right? Because then they would lose their entire audience.
Right.
However, so what they do is they constantly drive wedges. Oh, President Trump is wonderful, but every decision he makes stinks. He surrounds himself with horrible people that lie and trick him, and his cabinet's awful. Everything the guy does is tough, but we love Trump. We love Trump. Are you crazy?
All right, Dave, could I put myself on mute while I say hello to some people here?
Please. I
okay, thank you. All right, here we go.
All right. All right. Who do we got here? All right. Dylan, we've paid a lot of attention to you already. All right. Matt's here. The president endorses certain influences, but there must be a sure why he won't call out the fake MAGA influencers. He is, Matt. He's calling them out. We just showed you in that last post. You know who they are. All right. Let's see. We got Tracy, of course. Love Tracy. Beverly's here. All right, Beverly. Let's see, Phil. Phil, you're right. It is Booms. John Woods, good to see you, buddy. Let's see what else we got. Joseph, always good to see you, even though your comments are a little off. Let's see. Daniel, where have you been? Just got an idea. Imagine the information vacuum in the FM. Listen, there will not be an information vacuum. There will be a disinformation vacuum. Because what these influencers are putting out there is twisted stuff. It's not like real world info. And they're getting people worked up about things that like half truths that they spin into a narrative. And then when the narrative doesn't happen, they go, oh, everything's corrupt. Everything's corrupt. No, it's because your premise was crazy. All right. Let's see who else is here. Hold on, Gene. Hold on.
Yeah,
William, William says, Dave, we can only make fun of Gene for 2 seconds only. Only after dusk.
All right.
Claudia's here. Good. All right. Claudia Miller.
Yeah, we got a good gang. Good gang.
We got a great gang. We got the whole K. All right. K Miller's here. Let's see. Debbie. Wonderful. Always good to see Debbie and Ginger and Daniel and Phil. All right. The whole crowd is here. Sandra. All right, Sandra from Ohio.
Oh, thank you.
Cheryl Homa.
Tim. Thank you.
Cheryl, I was told by customer service, work diligently to purchase the America 250 book.
Oh.
She was having a little problem, but apparently worked through it. And we appreciate that, Cheryl. You are going to go crazy for this book.
Yeah.
This is something you'll be able to keep for a long, long time, pass it down, whatever you want to do. But you guys are going to love it. All right.
Okay, Dave, let me just get into this one because I want to tell everyone about the new George Jr. That's out. Dave and I have plans for this. Well, let me just show one more time. We have plans to upgrade the George Jr. website. I guess we can't talk about it here, but I just want to let people know. Go to GeorgeJuniorMagazine.com. But we have something big planned.
Yeah, GeorgeJuniorMagazine.com is going to, we're being told that it's going to have a lot of new enhancements that will really be terrific for children 6 to 11 years old.
And one more thing, guys, don't forget that we just upgraded GeorgeMagazine.com. If you go to GeorgeMagazine.com, it's beautiful. Even has day and night mode so that later on in the evening, if you go on, it's a darker background. Dave's other firm, Blaze Web Services, were instrumental, basically making that state of the art. It's going to win some awards. It's already getting a lot of buzz in that IT industry.
Yeah. You know, that one of my pet peeves was the fact that, let's say, after sundown, sometimes you can have your machine set to go from the light theme to a dark theme. And then you go to some websites, everything is nice and dark and it's, evening and whatnot. And then you come to a website and it's bright, so it's kind of shocking. And our website was like that. So that was a pet peeve of mine, and that got resolved. So
yeah,
praise the Lord for these things.
Okay, guys, stick around because we're still talking about this
here.
Vacation thing with this race we're going to talk about. But anyway, let's talk about the end of the war here. This is going to be good. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave's gone.
I am. Oh,
yep.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Let me while you get that back on. Let me talk about this here. Trump. Okay. Back. Trump says on a call that. Excuse me. Trump says call on when to end Iran war to be a mutual decision with Netanyahu. Remember, they went in with the United States of America. Donald Trump already criticized Starner from the United Kingdom, who basically he says, hey, we're almost done here. You're coming in at the cheap seats. But this is wonderful.
Show me that again, Gene.
Yeah, sure. Here we go. This is what I had up.
Okay, right. Now this should irritate the network guys like crazy because I've never seen such anti-Semitism. But the United States, Israel is our closest ally, is our greatest ally in that region. And why wouldn't we work with Israel? I mean, it's silly. Now, the thing with the Brits that I found out today, I was on a call with some of our British associates, and what I didn't realize is their Navy is next to nothing these days. The British really don't have. In other words, if they were to just send an aircraft carrier, which they could have done, but an aircraft carrier traveling on its own without defending battleships is like a big sitting duck, traveling over the ocean. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it was shocking to me that they don't have the ships.
Yeah. Watch what our press secretary said about this. Here we go.
Victory will be determined by the commander-in-chief once the goals and the objectives that we have repeatedly laid out are fully realized. Again, we just in the next few hours will be achieving that dominance over the skies, which means the United States military will be raining missiles and weapons down on Iran to hit these specific targets that have been identified as crucial to take out by the Department of War.
Dave, that was from 5 days ago. So they already have air superiority, and the United States is well on the way. Shows the dominance of American military might, by the way.
Yeah, and it's also good because now we're not spending a lot of money on missiles. One of those Tomahawk missiles is about $2 million. $20 million. I'm sorry, $20 million. One
reminder: those missiles we talked about, the Tomahawk missiles, the ATACMS, they go from the ground this way, horizontally, right over the, and they're very expensive. But now they're lobbing it, and they're being very strategic to make sure they hit and not get civilians. They're really working hard to do that.
Right.
Okay, Dave. Let's finish up with this one. I want to talk about this one. Great show, by the way. This is a really great show. Trump's Freedom 250 unveils the IndyCar racetrack. This is neat, Dave, and this is going to be in August, later part of August. Basically, a race on the streets of DC. So I love it.
Well, my only concern is that you're going to get some pain in the behind, innocent bystander that is oblivious to what's going on and walks out into the
Yes, and I know that concern, Dave. As you might know, I'm a big racing fan, so this is right down my alley. Spent as a wedding photographer, I did many NASCAR drivers, and I've been I know that industry well. This is not the first time. Indy races they put on roads before, and they make it designed so that it's not like a Super Bowl where someone can just run off into the field. It's going to be wonderful, and I think this is going to be great. America needs this. And one more point, Donald Trump would not be doing this unless he felt like the country was going in the right direction before the midterms.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Oh, hey, let me do this video, though. Can I do this video?
Yeah, do the video. Do the video.
It's from the White House. Let's see. Oh, I'm reading. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Larry would know, too. Larry knows about all these things. Okay. This is wonderful. Okay, here we go. This is part AI, but the White House released part of this. Here we go.
50 Grand Prix is scheduled for August 21st through the 23rd, fitting between previously scheduled races in Ontario and in Milwaukee. Trump says federal agencies are working alongside DC officials to design a race route near the National Mall. IndyCar owner Roger Penske joined the Trump announcement during the signing today and says the event will celebrate America's independence and patriotism. Trump says the street race will be free to the public.
Hey, this is going to be great.
Man, I'm going to watch it.
Yes.
I mean, you know how many millions of Americans will watch that, and even the even the progressive left is going to watch it just so they can, they can pick it apart and try and make fun of it and so on. So you're going to have like the whole country watching that race.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us once again. We really do appreciate, probably more than you know. In times when people are attacking us, it's great to have so many people defending us. But one of the things I want to mention is we are being attacked for the truth. For the truth. We have not led anyone wrong on these things. But what we are is a challenge to the propaganda that will be shortly brought down because the United States government is on to what they're doing.
I'll tell you what's really messing them up is that we do not monetize. We don't monetize Facebook. We don't monetize X. Our social media team doesn't monetize YouTube. We don't monetize anything. We monetize none of our social things. We put out silver updates, copper updates, Bitcoin updates, daily stuff on Fulton County and so on. We don't have any precious metal sponsors. We're not telling you to go take your life savings and send it to this stranger and so they can buy gold and silver with it for you. None of that. Our information we put out there because you need good, solid information.
One more point from me.
Yeah.
I mentioned this onto our insiders group. Each post that you see of the silver report gets approximately, just a little bit under, approximately 100,000 views for every one of those posts. I already showed you this.
Yeah.
And this is where you could make 2 and 2. In the last 28 days, we got 2.5 million views. Do the math, Monday through Friday, right? That's already close to 500,000 a week, right? Right there, just on that. The reason why it's such a threat is because we do not have a precious metal sponsor. So we get pointed to it. So the information, like we have no skin in the game. We just report what's going on.
Yeah, and we're not associated with any wellness company or anything like that. We are a straight up George Magazine, as it always has been, except for that gap in time, has always been a straight up business. We publish magazines. That's our product.
Okay,
ask
guys.
Larry. He was there at the beginning, and he's here now.
Yes,
he knows.
Okay,
ask him. Follow him around. Stalk him on Facebook.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming with us. Tomorrow we'll have another show, and thank you so much. Please check out georgemagazine.com. Get the dispatch. Thank you, guys. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.